Okay. Ugh. I was looking at the point within me of wanting the Earth to be destroyed. Um, so while I have been watching the news about the Japan nuclear plant, I've realized that I've been directed towards words of like negativity, of destruction, of hopelessness, and I have been energetically charged through those, um, wanting those to exist, wanting that to exist, wanting it to get worse. So, um, I realize that this is not a solution to the world's problems. It's only a point of wanting to escape the responsibility for it. Just kind of destroy it and remove it, and you don't have to think about it again. You don't have to face it. So, so I realized through participating in Destiny that this is not a solution. That destruction is not a solution. That it only worsens things. The solution would to be to face this problem and fix it and make sure that we don't allow it to happen again. But there's obviously one limitation, and that's money. The money is not being invested into these types of situations to find out the problem and fix it, because we're all wanting to hold on to what we have, to hold on to our profits, not willing to spend it for what's best for all, which is obviously fixing this problem. So, this is showing us that what we've accepted and allowed to exist on this earth has to change. It's showing that we've accepted and allowed suffering to exist, and that we're going to have to suffer to realize it, because only now are we realizing the dangers of the nuclear plants. There's this whole scare, and everybody's buying iodine pills and all this shit, just because they realize now what a nuclear plant can do. Um, so obviously there's a realization of what we've accepted and allowed to exist here, and yet again we're all still trying to not suffer, not get radiation poisoning by buying these iodine pills. But we are all going to have to suffer for what we've accepted and allowed to exist here, because obviously nuclear plants are a problem if they melt down. I mean, if if electricity fails to keep it running, then obviously this will happen. So we're going to have to find solutions to fix this problem. We're going to have to find solutions to stop all this radiation, because it never dissipates. It's always having a half-life. So, I mean, the solution isn't destruction. It only creates worse problems. I mean, the solution is facing it. The solution is facing what we've accepted and allowed to exist here, and then finding a solution for that. finding a solution for what we accepted and allowed here, and that is an equal money system. Because right now, money is a limiting factor within finding a solution for this. Because nuclear plants create money and they create profits, so other solutions, other sources of energy aren't being looked into because there's no money involved in it. And within an equal money system, that shit stops because there's no profit, there's no gain of money to have more power, to have more say, to have more, yeah, to have more than another. There's no having more than another. Everybody will have an equal amount. Anyways, the point here is that other alternative sources of energy aren't being invested into because everything that is already here is generating money, and they aren't going to stop it unless it doesn't generate money. So we're kind of incredibly stuck in this path of what generates money and what doesn't. And obviously, if there's no money being generated by solar or thermal or tidal, yeah, then obviously they aren't going to prosper and grow because there's no money in it and everybody's directed and wanting this money. So in an equal money system, that profit gets taken away and money is allocated into what's best for all. So obviously there will be this allocation to find a solution for the nuclear plants, and there will be money invested to find a alternative solution for energy, one that isn't based on profit, one that isn't directed by profit, one that isn't made to make money. It's one that will be made to support life, simply. So I mean, this destruction is not the solution. Facing the solution, facing what we've accepted and allowed to exist here, that's the solution. And never allowing it to exist again, never allowing us to create this extensive abuse and understanding the consequences of our actions. That's the solution. And it's not to be involved in profit or creating something only to make more money. It's to create something to make what is best for all. So there will be a link to the Equal Money website. I suggest you visit it and check it out. Thank you.